The Natural Origins of Pallet Man. Robert Smithington had always worked mundane jobs, usually a warehouse. The man was average in appearance, in every way, a well-meaning young man. But on first glance, one may get the wrong impression. Well, he was the kind of person that would climb a tree to rescue a cat or help an old lady across the street. Should he approach an elderly lady to assist her, she would most likely become frightened by Robert's attire alone. His pants sagged, and his shirt was always 2 sizes too many. Adorned with cheapened jewelry did not aid in his attempts to look harmless. One day, Robert saw an old woman crossing the street, but there was an open manhole on the sidewalk. He could tell she did not notice. With a hand extending, he ran to her to warn her. Alas, she looked at him, shouting, and misinterpreted his loud warnings as threatening. His pressed-in front gold teeth did not leave the woman with a favorable impression. With a mighty swing of her purse, the woman knocked Robert aside, causing him to fall down the very hole he wanted to warn her about. Worse, only the elderly lady knew of Robert's ill fate. She walked away with a "Harumph!" to whatever business she was going to do anyways, not giving the fallen man another thought. Robert awoke some time later. The hole was now closed. Whatever workmen who left it open closed it long before he regained consciousness. He looked around his enclosed space. To his dismay, there was only a singular pallet to which he might stand, and the hole above was over 20 feet away. He crouched down, wanting to give up, but refused to accept that. Shouting proved equally useless. A Jay-Z song inexplicably entered his mind. He loved this song, and the words, "It's hot," Robert found inspiring. He lifted the pallet over his head. "It's hot," Robert sang out loud. "It's hot," he repeated. Again he lifted the pallet over and over, chanting his Jay-Z mantra. Over months of intensive training in the sewer hole, Robert naturally obtained and unlocked his inner pallet powers. He became one with the pallet, truly understanding this wooden wonder. "It's hot!" Robert screamed and jumped into the air, bursting through the closed hole, shaking the very foundation of the ground. Debris flew in every direction, and by sheer coincidence, the very same old woman that just happened to be crossing the same street yet again fell to the ground. Robert extended his hand, floating just above her. His clothing had shifted to the superhero pallet armor that the newly Pallet Man wore, that the world would soon know and love.